Welcome to Car India. Here is the Tata Nexon.ev and we are here to spend some time with it. The Nexon EV already turned heads with its quirky design and the facelift steps it up a notch. It now gets a more angular design with a new face and, exclusive to the EV, a slightly tweaked front grille. There's also an LED light strip that connects the DRLs and gets a welcome function during startups. Similarities to the ICE Nexon continue with 16-inch alloy wheels as well as an angular rear bumper with fresh connected LED tail lamps. All this ensures the electric SUV has plenty of onlookers throughout the city. The cabin also gets a major overhaul with a flatter dashboard layout, sleeker AC vents and a new 2-spoke steering wheel with an illuminated Tata logo. Another cool new feature is the fact that there is this new 10.25-inch digital driver display which is minimalistic and easy to use. A key new feature, however, is the fact that you can mirror Google or Apple Maps on the screen, which helps in avoiding distractions. Moving towards the center, most of the controls are now touch sensitive, but things like the fan speed and temperature controls are conventional, which I prefer as it is easier to operate. The biggest upgrade is this sleek 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system, which is bigger than the ICE counterpart. It gets all the bells and whistles of the ICE Nexon, such as wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, connected car tech, and has crisp graphics. But the EV exclusively gets the arcade.ev. So it's an app store where you can download games and apps like YouTube, Hotstar, and use them while the Nexon EV is charging. It's a nice way to kill time during your charging stop. The overall cabin feeling feels premium with an improved fit and finish. The seats get better cushioning and feel more comfortable. That being said, it comes at a slight cost of front knee room. Also, there are some legacy issues such as the small door pockets and no front cup holders still present. At the rear, you get rear AC vents as well as a Type-C charging port. While the seats are capable of seating 3 people, there's still the issue of the larger long-range variant battery pack having the floor raised, which means a lack of under-thigh support. Other additions include a high-resolution 360-degree camera, a blind spot monitor to help navigate tight spots, a 9-speaker JBL sound system, and 6 airbags as standard. All this equals a more premium tech package for the facelift Nexon EV. Boot space remains the same at 350 liters. Here is where things are the same but different thanks to a new Gen 2 electric motor that is 20 kilos lighter. The battery packs and the power figures for the medium and long range variants remain virtually identical, but the torque figures have dropped to 215 Nm. Does this make a significant difference in the drive experience? Let's find out. We are in the Empower Plus long range variant and the Gen 2 powertrain is different as the response is smoother and more linear, which is certainly enjoyable at lower speeds and city roads. Another convenient change is a new conventional drive selector over the slightly laggy rotary unit. But there is a rotary dial to select the Eco, City and Sport drive modes. As the name suggests, Eco mode and City mode give relatively the same experience and are ideal for daily driving. While the Sport mode unleashes all 145 horsepower, you still feel under control. Coming towards the ride quality side of things, the stiff suspension did mean I felt the thuds on rough roads and bumps, but it was stable on smoother surfaces. The steering weighs up nicely at higher speeds and also inspires confidence to tackle bends or tight spaces on city roads. The Gen 2 motor has given a 12km jump in the ARAI claimed range on paper, which is 465 km for the variant which we are spending quality time with. Starting at 230 km of range on the Odo, we covered over 70 km, testing out a variety of combinations, and we first observed the AC shaving off about 14 km from the expected range. Daily driving in the Eco or City drive modes can be done with a 10 km range difference. The Sport mode, on the other hand, has a 30 km range difference over the Eco mode. I also got to use paddle shifters that control 3 regeneration modes, which is quite effective in its highest mode, making single pedal driving easy on city roads. By the end, we had 183 km of expected range left, which means doing over 260 km on a single charge is a realistic prospect. While charging times remain unchanged, a cool pair of additions are the vehicle-to-load and vehicle-to-vehicle capabilities. Basically, they allow the Nexon.ev to act as a portable power bank for electric appliances and other EVs. Quite the addition considering it is found in more premium EV offerings. With prices starting at Rs 14.49 lakh and the Empower Plus variant priced at Rs 19.29 lakh ex-showroom, the Tata Nexon.ev improves in the looks, tech package and offers a smoother drive experience. But the Nexon.ev now has more competition from its chief rival, the Mahindra XUV 400 Pro. As aside from already offering more performance and more rear occupant room, Mahindra has closed the gap in features. That being said, the Nexon.ev is still more decked out but at a price premium, despite being recently getting its price slashed by Rs 65,000 for the Empower Plus long range variant and Rs 1.2 lakh on the variants below it. So, if you're willing to sacrifice a bit of tech wizardry for more performance at a lower price tag, then the Mahindra XUV 400 Pro is the one to pick. However, Tata Nexon.ev fits the bill for a more all-round EV experience. It is also a more accessible option against the MG ZS EV and the Hyundai Kona Electric. What is your favorite thing about the Tata Nexon.ev? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, like, share and subscribe for more such content.